Electric cars, eh? They're all the rage these days. Gone are the days when you get laughed at for driving something that sounded like a milk float. Now everyone from your nan to your dog wants a piece of the electric pie. And guess what? The Americans and the Asians are in a right old scrap to be top dog. In the West, you've got Elon Musk and his Tesla, prancing around like they invented the bloody things. They're all about big screens, ludicrous speed, and making you feel like you're driving the future. Over in the East, you've got the likes of Toyota, Nissan, and Hyundai, quietly beavering away, making sensible, reliable electric cars for the masses. It's a proper clash of styles. Will the Americans win with their flashy tech and big talk, or will the Asians quietly conquer the world with their sensible shoes and value for money? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure, it's going to be a fascinating watch. Now let's talk about juice. Not the kind you find in a carton, mind you, but the electric kind that makes these things go. Battery life is the name of the game here, and both the Americans and Asians are chucking some serious brainpower at the problem. Tesla, with their fancy lithium-ion batteries, have been boasting about range for years. They'll happily tell you how their cars can go for hundreds of miles on a single charge. Now that's all well and good if you live in a country the size of a postage stamp. But what about us lot who like to stretch our legs on a good long drive? The Asians, clever sausages that they are, have cottoned on to this range anxiety malarkey. They're focusing on making their batteries more efficient, squeezing every last mile out of them. Take the Hyundai Kona Electric for example. That little thing can go toe-to-toe with some of Tesla's offerings when it comes to range. Right, let's talk speed, because let's face it, nobody wants to drive a car that accelerates slower than a sleepy sloth, and when it comes to performance, the Americans have been hogging the limelight for far too long. Tesla, with their ludicrous mode and neck-snapping acceleration, have made electric cars cool. They've proven that electric doesn't have to mean boring. But hold your horses because the Asians are catching up and they're coming in hot. Take the Nissan Leaf Nismo. It might not be as quick as a Tesla Model S Plaid in a straight line, but it's still no slouch. And when it comes to handling, the Asians are starting to give the Americans a run for their money. They understand that driving enjoyment isn't just about straight-line speed, it's about balance, agility, and feeling connected to the road. Section $4.00 the price tag of going green. Now here's the kicker, all this electric wizardry doesn't come cheap. Especially if you're looking at a Tesla, those things are expensive. You could buy a small island for the price of a top-of-the-range Model X. The Asians, on the other hand, are all about making electric cars accessible to the masses. They understand that most people don't have bottomless pockets. They're making electric cars that are affordable, practical, and won't break the bank. Take the Hyundai Kona Electric again. It's a cracking little EV that won't require you to remortgage your house. And let's not forget about the Nissan Leaf. It's been around for donkey's years and is one of the most affordable electric cars on the market. Section 5. Tech Titans, Clash Innovation and the Future of Electric Mobility. Now let's talk about the geeky stuff, technology. Both the Americans and the Asians are throwing everything but the kitchen sink at their electric cars. But they're going about it in very different ways. Tesla, being the tech-obsessed company they are all about big screens, self-driving shenanigans, and over-the-air updates. They want to make their cars as connected and futuristic as possible, and you know what? It's pretty cool. The Asians, on the other hand, are taking a more measured approach. They're focusing on developing solid, reliable technology that just works. They're not afraid to use tried and tested solutions if it means their cars are more affordable and easier to maintain.